calling this lady. She's quite wary. I'm standing here quietly. I've put the food in the middle of the car park. Lady number 2's coming over. You see that? See that? Yeah, and I think you see how many ladies there are on the lawn. There are a lot of ladies. Oh, there's another lady. Another lady coming. Yeah. They're very wary. Mr. Buff Buff is there. He's like, come on girls, can we get your grub this morning? There's no one coming. Hunger will bring them over. Look, can you see that? One of them will come. Yeah, she's not scared. Look, she's like, oh, I'm going to get some grub. I'm happy. Mr. Buff Buff's here. He'll look after us. He'll take care of us. He's got 4 girlies. Wow, you got all your girlies. You got all your girlies. You got all your girlies. Oh, she's scatty. She's scared. And they're quite scared, quite timid. He's like, come on girlies, I'll stand and watch. You come and get your grub, girlies. A pheasant watch today. Oh, she's really wary, that one there. Come on. Come on girlies, eat your food. It's alright. Really hot now, by the way. I've put on so many clothes this morning because the temperature was really low. It seems to have warmed up already. And I'm really, really hot standing here. Anyway, that's pheasant watch this morning. So, Mr. Buff Buff, all his girlfriends, they wandered off, look. They wandered off, they're so scared, see? They'd rather starve. They'll probably come back round. Okay, I'm going to leave them now. Okay, bye. To Dolbrodmaeth Garden today. And it is the 28th, I think, of March 2024. And I literally just came out to do the chickens. Probably just after 10. It's now 11:15, so I'm just going to do the dinner soon. So I've only got like 10-15 minutes because we have our dinner really early now. Because we're only eating 1 meal a day. So, and we tend to want it about 11. That seems to be when our bodies say that we need to eat. So we're going with what our bodies say. And then it lasts us all day to the next day. It's working really well. Anyway, I'm going to put the bulbs that I've got outside into the wall because I've only got like 10 minutes. So we're only doing 10 minutes of gardening at the moment. And then later when I come back, so we're going to go to the Wednesday, get some more compost and chicken food and dog food. When I come back, I will continue doing strimming. I'm going to do some more strimming today because the weather's beautiful. I'm sure it won't stay this way. It'll probably rain. I was just going to say that when I look at other people's gardens and videos and stuff, a lot of their stuff's a lot more advanced to us. That is because where they live, like in London and stuff, they have a lot more, it's warmer in London for a start, and it's also more sunny, whereas we are actually in the mountains here, which means it's a lot colder, so things are always later here. So when I drive out of the mountain range and go and see when we drive past houses and stuff, and they've all got beautiful blossoms and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, that isn't growing in my garden yet. And really it's because it is so cold here, like well, not really cold, but it just has to be a few degrees lower than somewhere else, and it can make a lot of difference to the temperature and to the plants and the light factor as well, because it's always hazy here and cloudy, and it seems to be more cloudy these days than it ever has been before. Anyway, there's a plane coming over, so we're going to go and just pick up the bulbs and take them over to the wall, and I'll show you. Hold on, I'm going to done round by the wall in 10 minutes. So I'm going in now for my dinner. So it's like 11:10. So I'm just going to show you the wall where I've just planted snowdrops and the crocuses that I had growing in the polytunnel. So let me put all the snowdrops just in a bunch there. Then here we have some crocuses to there. So that's all the crocuses now put in. So I wanted to do them like this so that I could actually see where everything is, because as you can see here we have loads of snowdrops again. So we still got a sort of gap here that we can put some, when we get some more bulbs, we'll put some more crocuses or snowdrops in there. So we'll mainly just concentrate on snowdrops and crocuses. Once these die back, we're just going to plant some summer bedding in these little things, some lobelia preferably. Lobelia is very good on these little rock walls, but these have all gone over now. These are really big. What I could do actually is split some of these up. Some growing down there, I could put them in the wall, but I also could split them up a bit, and so they spread all the way along here to there, and then we got snowdrops at the end. So next year when it comes out, it's more even, because you can see these ones here, but you can't really see them that much because they're all clubbed together. That's what I'll do, but I'm not doing that now because I'm going in now because we're having dinner. But I think I will come back out and do this first. Yeah, split these up, pick up these here, and finished doing this bit, and also just around the other side of this wall I think we could do some more yeah, look, see, we've got a massive amount of space here that we could put some more snowdrops in. So I think that's what we'll do, unless we get some more crocuses, and we could put more crocuses down this end. So then you've got the snowdrops at the ends there. I don't know if there's any around the other side, I'll have to have a look. But then you could have crocuses in here, then down here in the middle snowdrops, then crocuses there, then snowdrops. That'd look amazing, wouldn't it? So I'll see if I can get any more crocuses. In the autumn you can get them. So I'll probably, or might just order some online. I'm sure you can still buy the bulbs now. And I could just pop them in now, couldn't I? And then they're done, this job would be done. So, and then in the summer, as I just said, I'm going to trim all this wall here so it's sort of a bit neater. Yeah, because a lot of the moss has grown on the wall. I love the moss, but I like to keep it a bit tidier. And the ivy, it sort of goes across the ground. So we will come back round here and finish this with some more of those. I killed all them, by the way. I put them in that bucket, put them around the other side, and then promptly forgot all about them. So there we are, never mind. We'll move these ones, so we'll just put them straight in another place. We won't dig them up yet until we're actually going to move them. I do need to trim all this. Anyway, I'm going to go in now and go and have my dig. What I've decided to do, instead of doing the seeds at the minute, I'm going to do this. I've just taken my coat off. I don't know if that was a good idea. It's not very warm in here. But it's so bulky, my coat, it sort of gets in the way. But I'm just going to put, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the peas actually. I've come up with a really good idea to put some string across first, and then to sort of, so that the peas have something to sort of cling on to, because otherwise these two ends of this sort of arch are not going to be enough. Anyway, let me get this string and I'll show you what I need. See this arch? So I had this arch over there last year and had those nasturtiums growing up it, but this year I don't want the nasturtiums staying. Them lot are going to be going out in the garden as soon as the weather warms up enough for me to put them out there. But I've got my peas here. These are the dwarf peas, so what I'm going to do is put some string on this, and hopefully these dwarf peas, I don't know how tall they grow, it says dwarf, so I'm not expecting them to get that tall, but we will put them round this arch, and then what we can do is we can still sow loads of stuff underneath them, because peas don't take up that much room. So I think that is a really good idea, and it doesn't get in the way. There was something I spotted. Oh yes, yes, take a look at this. Oh, we've got another tulip coming out. This one has been going for absolutely ages. It's just come to the end now, but there's another one coming out there, and we've got some others coming out there. There's quite a few coming up now. And there's some things coming up here as well. You see that? Some other stuff coming up there. The little daffodils are finished. But it's cold out here. It's really quite chilly. I thought it was going to be warmer. Anyway, we're going to do some seeds because that's what our brain keeps telling us to do at the moment. Keep sowing seeds, even though I've sowed loads. But today I'm going to sow. So look at the wallflowers out here. I saw a bee today. Yeah, lovely bumblebee. I don't know where it's gone. I'm going to watch out for any ill bumblebees in future. Right, so what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to sow the stuff we didn't sow yesterday, which are the delphiniums and the nigella. But we've also got a lot more seeds we can sow, so we're going to do a load more. I did have the bumblebee came on here. This is the Mizuna that I put in that bucket because I took it out of here. The Mizuna that had gone over, so I'd put it in here. And now look at it, it's flowering. That's nice, isn't it? So, yeah. So anyway, what we're doing, there's something coming up there. I'm not sure if that's one of these things or something else. I'm not sure. There's something coming up there. I'm not sure if it's one of them bulbs. I ordered some, and here we got something growing. It's here in the corner here. Yeah, I did order some crocus bulbs. Well, actually, some spring flowering bulbs for next year, which I've already ordered. And there was like 3 or 4 different types of crocuses in there. So I thought, right, well, we'll do that. And then we got some more snowdrops in there. And then some, I think there's bluebells in there or something. Which I can just put in the garden in the places where I've got bluebells coming up. And grape hyacinths, that's the other one. I've got some of them out the front. In fact, I could do some more. The carrots are doing really well over there. I did notice something growing. Oh yeah, I think it's over here. Stopped raining now. It's really quite cold though, I must say. We've just been to the Wednesday, so we've got 8 bags of compost this time. Or 6. No, 6 bags of compost this time. I said to Simon, I need more compost because I need to put it on the beds. And I need to dress just this one and this middle one before we put the peas in it. So we still need to do a bit of dressing, and we need to put more compost in hanging baskets and stuff like that. So, and when we put the brassicas in and things like that. Anyway, I did spot something here. Yes, the mammoth sweet peas are coming up, look. Woohoo! The geraniums are doing really well now, as are these lupins and this linaria. And the petunias are really growing, and the beetroot. And then we've got all these things here. Yeah, so everything's growing really well. These I only done the other day, so I'm not expecting any miracles there, but I think there might be something growing there. No, there. Can you see that little green dot? Lobelia. I love lobelia. I mustn't keep saying that because I absolutely do. Got to take these out, like I said before. Last 3 years I've had these in here. Last year I didn't move them, but this year they're definitely moving. They're on the move. These, I might actually dig them up and put them in the garden before they start flowering. These irises. I'll see how I feel. But first job, oh look at the Mizuna, by the way. So this is the microgreens, purple Mizuna. So you can eat this now, because this is the length you eat it, like now. So you just cut it and you eat it, and then it'll grow back, or it might not. But that's the length you grow it. So, the zinnias. Oh my god. I didn't notice some zinnias there. Oh, the tagetes. All of these are growing really well. Isn't it funny? Because I've looked on this table loads of times. Never really noticed. But then all of a sudden you notice things. They're not growing yet. Something's growing here. Oh, the forget-me-nots. Oh, these are the blue ones. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm really happy. When things start growing, it's such a joy, isn't it? Oh God. Anyway, we're going to get these peas in. So that's what we're going to do first. Clover is growing. Actually, you know that seed of dandelions, which I think should be germinating by now, which are not. They're not. I actually direct sowed these last year and they didn't germinate. So I am wondering if that seed is any good, because I swear that dandelions are weeds, aren't they? Well, they class them as weeds, and shouldn't they grow like wildfire? There's something going on there. What's the cow? I can't see anything else. The beetroot's still going well in there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm spotting things growing. Anyway, so we're just gonna pop round here. Yeah, I potted on that plant yesterday. Put these over here out the way so I don't get too confused with all the what's the brassica, which brassica is what. I've got so many different kinds, and the ones outside are doing really well, hardening off. I think that's a gordetia. Woo! Is that a ping pong or a fungus? Not sure. Anyway, the chrysanthemums, they're doing really well. There's something come up there, a cosmos. Or something growing in there. Oh no, it's not. Salvia. What's that in here? Oh, there's still those leeks, which I'm going to sow again actually. And that parsley. Them cauliflowers. Oh, something there growing. So happy when you see things grow, it's just joyful. Let me know how you're getting on in your garden. These are sweet peas. These are heaven sent mix, these ones. And we got lobelia here, trailing multicoloured lobelia starting to come up there. Anyway, we're going to get on and do some seed sowing. That's what we're going to do today. So I've got my own marigold seeds there. I'm thinking of just throwing some of them in the garden, and hopefully they grow this year. If I put them in patches in the garden and see what happens. Anyway, we've got enough compost in here for today to do some seed sowing, because the compost is in the boot of the car and the weather's not very nice to drag loads of compost over here. Simon needs to bring the car further nearer to the polytunnel, basically, to take the compost out the boot so he doesn't hurt his hernia. Poor man. Anyway, let's hang you up and we'll do a bit of seed sowing together, shall we? Okay. It will help keep my hair out of my face while I'm trying to do this job, and also it might make me feel warmer. So I'm going to get the kneeling cushion and we're going to go down there. I'll show you. Hang on, can you see? Right, can you see where I mean? We're here. We're over there today. Right, so the job in hand is over here. So what we're going to do, we are going to put string across here. You see that? Across here. Like 3 pieces this way and then 3 pieces that way. Not this side, because we've got this barrier here. So the peas have something to hook onto. See what I'm saying? I'll show you what I mean. So what we're going to do is put the string here, on here, like this. Tie it on here. Without hurting our knees. See, like that. Then pull it across this way. tie it on this one, and then do 3 of those, so that the peas, we can put them along there and they can grow up, and we'll just put more and more strings on. But also we'll put some near here, so we'll have like 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many peas there are, I don't think there are that many, but I do think I'm doing more dwarf peas. Well, what I could do is put the dwarf peas down here on this bed, and then the bigger peas that I've got coming to go up this bit, if you know what I mean. I know what I mean. Just do things a bit different this year. Let's do things the same all the time. Make life a bit different. That's what I'm going to do. Oh no, I'll just cut that too short. What's that? I'll just cut the string too short. Never mind, we just join it together like this. Measure it first, so. Sort of there. Might not need 3 strings. Rain stopped now. A very showery day today. I should have taken a photo of the bulk, which is a mountain range just up the road from where we live, covered in snow. Looks like a different place. And then as you come back down to us in the lower mountains, no snow on the mountains. Looks like a completely different. So, what do you think of my idea? It's different, and it's a way of using these old arches without putting them back outside to get completely ruined, because they are absolutely ruined. I'm not going to ever buy these again, they're crap. These metal arches that you buy on Amazon, they're no good. That's my opinion. They're cheap and nasty and just are not up to the job. They managed to just about do 1 season, but they started breaking very quickly. So I'm not wasting my money buying them again. I get Simon to build some out of wood eventually, like a couple of arches in the garden. That's what I want. I want an arch between the 2 gardens, separating them. I'll show you what I mean. But you can buy them, can't you? Wood seeds I'm going to sow. So what we're going to do. So in here, I've put the compost in already, so it's easier for me to do. So we've got some Nicotiana, some verbena, and the English wallflowers. And if you look, I've done sort of like three sections. So they've got 3 sections, 3 different lots. So we can use up these sort of massive trays. And then in this one we've got teasels and these dwarf dahlia seeds. I don't know if they're ever going to grow. Put them there. And then we've got the nigella and the delphiniums in this one. So we're going to get cracking with this and do it now. No time like the present. Red seed sowing today. So we'll start off with these nigella seeds, loving the mist, and sow them. I think these are old seed as well. Well, I don't think they're that old actually. Here is that on there. Yeah, see, all the seeds that I've sown, a lot of those were really old on that table, so I'm not expecting anything. No, these are by 2024, so we're on the right year this time. Whereas some of those on that table are quite old. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually germinate at all. Right, so we're going to sow, well, it says, I think we should sow a lot of these. We'll do 2 lots, so we do 1 lot this month, and then we'll do some in the middle of April. I'm going to sow them thickly so that I can get them. I know it should sound more thinner, but never mind. I need to get rid of these seeds this year. I don't even know if they germinated last year. I can't remember seeing them. Or did I not sow any? Remember, I didn't sow that many seeds last year because obviously I had my stroke last year, so I was very far behind. So this year I'm like, whew, I need to get everything sowed. Probably not a good thing, but... So these delphiniums are the Pacific Giants, so we're going to sow these again. So we've already sowed these and they do seem to be growing. They're around here somewhere, I saw them. Over there. I showed you them earlier. Lucky I label everything. Can you imagine not labelling anything? You wouldn't know what the hell was going on, would you? Well, I wouldn't. Don't recognise anything by the leaves, especially when they're tiny. When they're bigger, you can recognise them, and obviously when they're mature into full plants. Right, we're going to sow all of these now because we need to get rid of these. I think I only bought these this year though, but I do want these to grow, and then I can take seeds from them. Hopefully they're not F1, so they should come through to the packet. I hope, if they're not F1. I think F1 hybrid, they don't really come through to the plant. That's what I think. That's what I've read. But look at these, wouldn't these be stunning in the garden? All different shades of blue and a purple. I think the purple, I'm not sure, maybe it's the blue. I'm not sure what the true colour of delphinium is. I think it's blue, isn't it? I know nigella, it's cornflowers, which are blue, the original colour. Right, so those 2 are done. Now we get on to these 3. So we know that these are new seed, these Nicotiana, because we literally bought them the other day. So we know they've got quite a long life and there's loads of seeds in there. I absolutely love these. So we will plant some now, and then we will plant some in probably May or June again, because these are late flowering. So you could probably get away with sowing these June, because they don't start growing in, they get quite tall, but like May, the end of May, early June time, you could sow these. These are the Nicotiana alata sensational mix. Smell amazing. Oh, they're tobacco flowers, that's what they're called. Common name. I love these. Right, these verbena I bought last year, I think. These are last year's seeds. These didn't grow, I don't remember seeing these in the garden anywhere. So maybe they just died. I don't think there's any in there. Why do I keep empty packets? There's none in there. I could have bought some today. I went to the Wednesday. Oh, there's no verbena. I'll have to get some now. These are the wallflowers. I might actually sow 2 rows of these instead. For the simple reason, I need these now really, for next year now. We sowed loads this time because last year we did sow them. I can't remember when I sowed them last year. I don't remember last year very well because it's like, you know, can't really remember. Sort of blocked it out of my mind. Right. So that's the wallflowers and Nicotiana. So we're done Nicotiana there. The rest is wallflowers. Okay. This here are the dahlias and the teasels. Wow, these dahlia seeds are big. Oh, looks like they grow. I don't remember seeing these last year. Now we sowed them once and then we sowed them twice and then we sowed them again. Just for good luck this year. So we're going to sow the dahlias 3 times. So we're sowing this month, we're sowing next month, and we're sowing them the month after. And hopefully we'll hit the spot in one of those months, they will actually grow. That's all we can do. And teasels, so more teasels. The teasels I did grow last year, they grew really well. And I did sow them late. I don't think I came back out in the garden to do anything till May. But this year I've gone mental in the garden, don't you think? Well, I'm not actually in the garden yet. I won't sow anything in the garden. Look. Let me put it this way, I've put things in the garden before. I've put loads of stuff in the garden, loads and loads of plants, loads of flowers, loads of stuff. And it's all just disappeared. Like I've bought loads of bedding plants, you know, like in packets and stuff, where you buy them in the supermarket and stuff, and you get the 6s and you put them in the garden and you think, oh wow. And then they die. So this is the reason why I do most things from seed, because a lot of these plants are really expensive to buy. And I want so many different varieties of things in my garden that I don't just want to home in on one thing. I need to sow loads of seeds to see what actually works here. And when I put it in the garden, which ones are going to survive and which ones are not going to survive. That way I know I can narrow down my options of what I put in the garden. But at the moment I don't really know, because apart from sort of marigolds and stuff, and the things that are already out there, that have been out there, I mean, like the forget-me-nots, they grow really well, but they're only a spring flower, aren't they? Even the daffodils I put in the wall, half of them get eaten by the pheasant, so I have to be like just keep on sowing stuff until I find out what actually works and what doesn't work. That's why I've sown so many things from seed, all in the polytunnel this year. Just so you know. Okay, so we've sowed 6 lots of seeds there. I feel like I need to do some more. I don't feel like that's enough today. So we will put them there, because we've got to do the labels. We'll put them on the floor. And we'll do them off camera, the labels. And we'll have a look what else we can sow. Now, I do have quite a lot of seeds that I've taken from different plants and stuff underneath the table here. But what I'm going to do with them ones, I'm just going to scatter them in the garden and let them be and see what happens. So there are like, what have I got here? Right, we've got our own self-seeded marigolds, and this is the verbena seeds from the verbena by the pond, the big large verbena. I've got no idea if them seeds are going to grow, so I'm just going to throw them in the garden and let them fend for themselves and see if they grow. There are some other seeds here. I think so. Oh, I don't know what these are. Anyway, there's some stuff in there, so I'm just going to throw them in the garden. I think there's some sweet peas, but I've got loads of sweet peas. But that feels like there's sweet peas in there. And I will just throw them in the garden and see if they grow. So that's what I'm going to do. So all the seeds that I've taken from last year, I'm just going to throw in the garden this year. I did collect a load of the Lunaria seeds, as you know, and the ones that I've got over there are from my own seed, which is really good because I've bought a packet. And yeah, did I buy a Lunaria? Yeah, I bought a packet of Lunaria seeds, but I'm not using them ones. I'm using the ones I've got myself. Anyway, we're going to check in our box of tricks what other ones we can sow for the rest of this month. Oh, we could sow some common mallow. Common mallow is the plant that grows outside here, and it has really nice, it's tall, it has really nice leaves, but it goes everywhere. You have to cut it back every year, but it is like a wild flower, a wild flower, this one, common mallow. I do have a piece of it in my no-dig garden in the middle, and it's the only thing that's survived the winter over there, apart from the Mahonia and the comfrey. But I actually think I will sow some common mallow, because I could put some in this big garden over here, because it's an evergreen and it would look nice in the winter, and it has nice flowers, they stay there all winter. So we will sow some common mallow. What else? So we will sow some of that. And what do we have here? I know I sowed some of these yesterday, so I've got to be careful because I've just threw them back in this box. So I think I sowed those yesterday. Yeah, the only thing that I wanted to free sow was the wildflower seeds, because I think they're better just scatter sown. So they're the only seeds that I'm actually going to put in the garden like this. But they're to go in my no-dig garden. The earth is way too wet at the moment. We'll do those probably late spring. Let me see what it says on the packet. But I think late, yeah, March to May. So I'm thinking April. That's when we, yeah, so you've got to put them in a position. Yeah, so I think that we're just, yeah, you can separate them and all that kind of thing. But last year I just threw these ones in the garden and they grew really well, and I've got 2 packets of these that I'm just going to throw freely. That's what they're called. What else do we have? I think we sowed these. Yeah, we done some of these yesterday. But we don't want to keep re-sowing the same ones literally the next day. That would be a bit weird. These are all the seeds that we've sowed, by the way. We've done this whole packet of seeds, plus a lot of these other ones. We've done loads of these in here. Yeah, these Californian poppies, they don't grow very well here. Yeah, there's some wildflower seeds from last year. I didn't even use the whole packet. I'm going to put them all in this year. We don't want to do any more parsnips. Watercress I don't want to do. What's in here? Don't know if I want to do any more of these. Cabbage. Oh, the red drum and cabbage hasn't come up, has it? I think we'll sow some more red drum and cabbage. We will sow some more of these stocks. And some more of these Heliciclium, I think they're called. Heliciclium things. Look like a dried chrysanthemum. Yeah, we do them. So we do 4 lots today. That's enough. Not get carried away. Where's the lid? That hasn't, no, that didn't have a lid, did it? Right. When I've finished with my seeds, I'm going to put them away. But I don't want to put anything away yet because I want to keep sowing. I want to use up all my old seeds. These are not old seeds. I think I only bought these last year. So, with this pot that we just took out the peas that grew really well in here, because it's nice and deep, see? I don't know what was in there. What was in there? Blueberry muffins. I don't think I ate those. I think I bought them when my grandchildren came. So we will put these Heliciclium, I don't know, I think that's how you spell it, in there. So let's just put, these are just in this brown paper packet, by the way. These you keep the seed heads anyway. They're like a dried flower. I hope these grow. Please grow. We've got enough to do another sowing if they don't grow. Probably enough for another 2 sowings of those, but we will definitely use them all up this year. Put that there so we know what they are. Right, what else? We're running out of pots. Running out of containers. Oh, I don't want to go to the garage. Right, looks like I might have to. Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to go to the garage and get a couple more shallower pots. I don't want to put them into pots, if you know what I mean, at the minute. I like to bring them on a bit first and then put them into pots afterwards. Okay, I have got a couple of pots. I've got some down there, but at the moment I'm just going to use these ones I've got on the table here. So I've got another one of these little weeny ones. And then I've got this one. It's a bit broken, but I'm going to use it anyway now because I've got it out and now we're going to use it, and then we'll get rid of this one. But I've made this one in 2 halves because we're going to do 3 more lots of seeds. So we're going to do, first of all, the red drum and cabbage. So we'll see if we can get these to grow this time. Those ones over there don't seem to be growing. They might grow, but it might have, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because these ones will come later anyway. They take forever to grow. I'll put these in here so we try and keep the flowers and the vegetables a little bit separate. Right. That will do. Hopefully soon I need to do my potatoes. got them here. I really need to put them in the garden now. My second and main crop. Second earlies and main crop. I've got the first earlies in. But I need to do the second earlies and the main crop, preferably this weekend. So, try and get the second earlies in and then leave 2-week gap and then put the main crop in. That's my plan. Oh my god, what is wrong with these packets? I'm gonna sneeze, sorry about that. These are night scented stock. I need some over nearer to the house so I can smell them, because they're in the no dig garden. I can't smell them from over here. Too far. So we're going to sow some of these this month and then again next month. Oh, I've got loads in there. Gosh. Loads more still. Loads of those. I need to get some more compost now. Hold on. Oh, lots of little bit in this bag. It's very wet. Right, so we put these in. There's earth on them. My hair is really tickling me. My chin. Does your hair get on your nerves? My hair really gets on my nerves. Sorry to moan, but it really does. Right. I'm going to do some mallow. These grow like wildfire. I never had a problem growing these before. I do notice that common mallow seems to grow very well in the east of England, because I used to live in the east of England in Essex and Suffolk, and these grew on the verges, on the, you know, in the woodland areas and on verges, and a lot grow really tall. I've not seen many of them in Wales, I must say. Not in this part anyway. Apart from the ones that I've actually grown. I'm going to grow these over the other side of the garden, over that side, where I'm doing the hedge. I haven't showed you the part I was doing, what I did yesterday to the hedge. I was tidying up underneath the hedge in the middle, and you can see the wall. I was clearing the wall. It was completely covered. I will show you the wall before I finish doing that bit, so you can see how dense all the undergrowth is there. And then you can see the slate wall coming through. It's great. Anyway, that's all the seeds we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lots of seeds today. Don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm sure I'll find somewhere. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute once I've finished doing the labels and watering and putting them where they're going to live for the moment. Okay, bye. Sue here again, and I finished doing seeds today. So what have we done today? Right, we planted out some bulbs in the wall, done our sweet peas indoors, and we've done a load more seeds, 10 lots of seeds again. So I've put a lot on this table here. I'll just show you in a minute. and there's one on the end of the table over there. Yeah, but I'm really happy with what I've done today. So this morning it was really bright sunshine and beautiful, and I came out. I only had a little while, I only had 10 minutes, so I've done 10 minutes of gardening, putting out all the flowers in the wall, which I showed you. And then I came in here this afternoon after we came back, and after we had rest and everything, and we put in our peas, and we've done loads of not potting on seeds today. So really happy with what I've done. So I'll just show you quickly and then say goodbye. I've literally just left them on this table here. I think I might have got 2 of these the wrong way round, but we'll find out once they grow, shall we? Because what it was is, when I take the labels off, I've got to write them what they are, and then I've got to water them, you see, before I put the labels in. So hopefully I've put them back in the right way round, but it doesn't matter anyway. So anyway, in here we've got our I forgot already, our helicyclamen, or whatever they're called. They're like a chrysanthemum, but you can dry them, if you know what I mean. Do you know them kind of flowers, what I'm talking about? In here are the Nigella Love in the Mist, the Delphinium's Pacific Giant. We have our teasels, we have our dahlias, dandy, their dwarf variety, night scented stock, wild mallow, red drum and cabbage, and over there we have our nicotinia flowers and English wallflowers. So there we are. So everything, and they've got white labels on, which is good because I can tell the difference between the months. But anyway, I've run out of black labels, I think, now, so I've got to get a better pen for the you know, for the white labels now, because that's what we've got to use next, because I've got loads of white labels. So which would be good for spring, I suppose, for the next months, because these was done in, yeah, the 2nd, 1st, 31st of the 2nd, yeah, January, February. No, we didn't do them then, did we? 3rd of the 1st, 24, that's when we done those. Anyway, babbling on. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. And what are you doing in your garden? How do you sow your peas? I mean, how do you grow your peas? I mean, I always do my peas inside the polytunnel. This way I know they're going to be alright. I did put some outside last year, but then I neglect to pick them. So if I put everything in the polytunnel like peas, I always pick them. But if I grow them outside, I won't, because I forget. Whereas if I've got the sweet peas up the pea arch outside, you know, my TP, I'll put the sweet peas out there. I've still got a load more sweet peas, so I'm going to make a couple more TPs for the other garden, so it just looks like some more structure in it and makes it look a bit more interesting. So we will do that. I just noticed the lettuce in the bucket over there, in the pot, in the big pot, has really grown since the other day. Sorry, I just spotted it at the corner of my eye. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video, and let me know how you're getting on in your garden. And thanks to all my subscribers. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. See you again soon in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.